So just earlier today, I was talking with a friend in the AI space about all of the different AI agents that exist right now because he's thinking about switching over from ChatGPT to Claude Code, which he totally should do and you should too. But he was worried about losing all of the memory and context that ChatGPT has built up for him over the past couple of years. And then similarly, when the next big AI agent comes along and he wants to end up switching to that instead of Claude Code, how is he going to navigate transferring over to that AI? Because he doesn't want to be bouncing back and forth, buying different subscriptions. It just gets too complicated. And the answer to this is quite simple, actually. It's just not really something I'm seeing a lot of people, if anyone, talk about right now when it comes to building AI systems that are going to scale in this fast-moving AI space. It's dependent on one tool, which I'm going to explain here in a second, but really zooming out, it's bigger than just one tool. It's really about this new way of thinking that you should approach AI. So the tool is called Obsidian. You've probably heard of it before, but if you're not using Obsidian with Claude Code, you are missing out. What Obsidian does really well is the way that it organizes. It creates this file system that makes all of your context, all of your folders, everything about you, your business, your personal life, it makes all of that very easily accessible by AI. And then it has another thing that's called WikiLinks, which basically allows different Markdown documents to connect to other Markdown documents all within your Obsidian vault, which is just a local file on your computer. So that way, when it comes to context and Claude is reading one Markdown file, it can see references to other related files that it can then go and read. It doesn't have to pull all those up at once, but it can choose to go and do that if it wants to, which saves you a lot of context. So this architecture is what I work out of every single day. I don't create projects anymore within Claude Code. I don't create all of these separate folders for this project, for that project. I just have one giant folder that has everything in it. So that way Claude Code, or whatever AI agent I'm using this with, has context to everything I'm working on in my life. It has my website files. It has everything it needs to know about my business, about my school community, about my content. And so I never have to re-explain context. I just have this system built out. And then if or when a new AI agent comes along, I just point that new agent to this folder because it is a local file that lives on my computer. So you can go back and forth and use whatever AI agent that you want because all those files already exist. And it's just a matter of pointing that agent to that folder. If you want to learn more of the specifics of how you should actually set up this folder structure, we teach you how to do just that in our school community, Zero to Automated. And we're going to be releasing this new business in a box system within the next couple of weeks that automatically sets up the system for you within 48 hours. Or we're going to work with you one-on-one until it is set up. If you aren't in the community yet, we would love to see you guys in there. Link in bio.